Hey guys, this is the Canadian Baconer, and in this video, we're going to be talking about Battlefield 1 possibly making its way into esports. So an interview between Game Reactor and EA's Chief Competitive Officer Peter Moore at Game Lab 2016 talked all about esports and competitive gaming, and whether or not Battlefield 1 is going to be making its way into esports. So Peter Moore did talk a lot about whether or not Battlefield 1 is actually ready to move into a competitive scene, and he made the comparisons to games like FIFA, Madden, and Call of Duty, and how they've achieved their level of competitive success, and he said pretty much he wants the same for Battlefield 1. Quote, Battlefield 1 has esports in mind, but one of the great things about our Battlefield series is they last years, and I spoke on stage about 1 million people still playing Battlefield 4, and BF4 could be at its best ever right now. With modes we have in there, look, we had a rocky start with Battlefield 4, but it's never been better, and too many people enjoy playing some of the modes we have in there competitively. He later goes on to elaborate about how he wants BF1 to again achieve the success and how BF4 really did not cut it for them. So for those of you who don't know, Battlefield 4 had a horrible rocky launch, but then about 2 years into Battlefield 4's cycle of it being released, there was an attempt at creating an esports environment for this game. The only game modes that were available were Domination, Squad Deathmatch, and Squad Obliteration, which is basically the equivalent of something like Search and Destroy from Call of Duty or Counter-Strike, and these game modes did not really take off at all. To sum it up, Battlefield 4's mechanics simply were not tailored to having competitive gameplay, and it was simply not ready. The spectator cam would always glitch out, there wasn't a way to tell who was waiting unless you were there from the very beginning. Small things like this is what made Battlefield 4 just simply not ready for a competitive aspect or esports at all. But it seems as though this time around, Battlefield 1 is actually going to be created with esports already in mind, which means we could see mechanics already in place to accommodate for esports. Let's look at games like Counter-Strike and even Overwatch. Overwatch has been a massive success, not only for its casual experience, but also for its competitive scene as well. So many of the mechanics in the game are really just tailored towards competitive gameplay. All of the characters are really balanced, it's really fun to play, super fast paced, matches can get really intense if you have two really good teams. Even the addition of its own separate competitive mode really allows it to accommodate for esports. So yeah, let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. Do you think that Battlefield 1 should actually have an esports, element to it? Or should it just be, regular Battlefield, have the core mechanics there? Let me know down below. Personally, I think it actually needs to have this competitive aspect, because I feel like if BF1 is the first Battlefield game to really achieve some kind of competitive standing, because we look at Battlefield games in the past, literally they are not present at all at any esports events at all. But yeah, that's actually going to wrap up this video. If you enjoyed, feel free to give this video a like and subscribe to this channel if you're not subscribed already for more content like this. Go ahead and follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. The links are down below in the description. But as always, thank you guys for checking out this video, and this has been the Canadian Baconer. Stay crispy, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.